Hey everyone, Kris here for Thomann Guitars and Basses, and I have the absolute pleasure of having Holger here from Sandberg, Mr. Sandberg.
Hello, Kris. Nice to be here after a long
How are you
time.
doing? You had a
Hello, guys.
nice ride here?
Fantastic. Yeah.
4.5 hours?
4.5 hours, sunshine, and it was empty. And I
Oh, nice,
was
cool.
kind of cruising with 120 kilometer. And
Just chilling and driving.
coffee.
What is the music you would listen to? Like the first band you
Today?
would, yeah, for
Today?
this weather, sunny, long drive.
Charles Banner Band. Some flamenco stuff, because I'm just creating a new band with some friends, and
You
so
play flamenco
I go
stuff?
deep into this flamenco stuff.
Nice, nice. Holger has a couple of reasons to be here at Thomann. First of all, there is going to be a really cool workshop. In case you want to know about future workshops and didn't know about this one and you missed it, stay tuned, of course. Check out all the Thomann social media channels and the Thomann website, thomann.de. You'll find the blog where you'll get all the notifications and everything. So check out Instagram, Facebook, you know the deal. Such awesome workshops are happening every now and then. We are super excited to have you here, first of all, because of the workshop, and second of all, I already have one of the special ones in my hand. These are the 70th anniversary special instruments, right?
Yeah, very special.
Classic 6 fretless, right?
Yeah.
Did I get it right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
right.
I wasn't good at math. That's why I'm a guitar player.
Yeah, so all in all, we designed 3 different models, and it was a very close collaboration with the guys from Thomann. The headquarters visited us, and we sat together for hours and created ideas for these 3 models. And this is one of the models. This is a kind of the top model with very.
It does look like a top model.
Yeah, walnut top, and
This looks like mahogany.
it's mahogany.
Walnut.
Walnut.
Ebony, I guess.
This is ebony fretboard, yes,
nice.
and it's a 5-piece neck, but also with walnut.
Walnut and maple.
The mesh head with walnut, and it has a very special electronic.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's a 3-band EQ. Of course, master volume is active-passive, like all our active basses.
That's a balance?
Balance, right. And here you can choose between 3 different mid-frequencies. And this makes absolutely sense.
All right, so lower mid range of the mid frequencies and upper
and a
mids,
bit
I
higher.
guess. Okay, nice. Wow, okay.
And the knobs are a bit inlaid, which is very beautiful.
I can see it. Oh gosh, we'll show you some close-ups. This looks beautiful. It looks almost like a water drop. How the surface of water sort of goes in.
It's a good description.
Wow, it's beautiful.
The water drop knobs.
Yeah, there you go. You
I must
free
write
to
it
use
on water drop.
Water drop. Yeah. So this is a limited run. So if you feel like, oh my God, that's my dream instrument, of course, don't wait too long. This is the 6-string fretless version.
Here we have a 4-string fretted.
And that's the 4. Yeah.
Also a very beautiful.
Are these identical except for the obvious differences?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
The same electronic. And the 4- and 5-string have our own Sopa pickups.
True, that's
And
Delano,
these are
right?
Delanos,
All right, okay. Because of the specifications for the 6-string?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And I think since 2 or 3 years we have, for this model, we have the single bridges, which is a very special sound and looks cool.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely. Nice. How would you compare the sound of these? If someone wonders, like, how do those compare to your Sobar, to these Delanos?
Our Sopa pickups are just a little bit more MIDI.
All right, more mid-range.
Warm mid sound.
Gotcha. Okay. Nice. Beautiful. And there's a third model, right? You've mentioned
A second and a third. So this is
a
the
second.
first.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And the second is a California TM in superlight version. So it's body's made from palovnia. This is the name of the wood. Palovnia sounds like a Russian ballet dancer, palovnia.
Yeah.
But it's a
or like
name
a
of
city
wood.
or something. Yeah. Yeah.
And the weight of the bass is approx 3 kilo, sometimes under.
It's lighter than my.
Some 4-strings are 2.8 kilo, which is very light.
Oh my God.
And these instruments are not only very light, they have a very special sound because of the light wood.
Yeah, it's a different resonance, I guess, what the strings
completely
will
They have
reflect.
much more attack and more temperament. And
okay.
Much more dynamic.
Wow.
I personally love the sound of the superlight. Not even because they are light, because they're kind of exploding when you give more power in your fingers, and the sounds kind of exploding.
Blooms
That's what
differently.
I like.
Okay, but the basic looks and the specs of the instrument is kind of similar to this one.
Yeah,
I guess
it's a body
it's a
shape.
PM, right? Which means that
Yeah.
there's the humbucker at the back and the straight black pickup. Okay.
So it's the same shape, but with different components.
Okay.
And the very special thing for the Thomann 70th anniversary Superlight is that we use Harry Heusel pickups and not our own pickups.
Okay.
And
Wow, that's a
it's a
surprise.
roasted neck and a roasted fingerboard. And we promised to Thomann that we always select a kind of flame maple.
Wow.
So it's not mentioned official in the specs, but we promise that we always look that we have some beautiful flame
Flaming
maple.
ones. Nice. All right. Nice. And there's a third model, right, for the
Third
70th
model,
anniversary.
it's Electra Bass.
Oh, nice.
Also
So much more like a lower priced
Yeah.
instrument for people who like that budget, obviously. And what are the specs on that?
Yeah, completely black matte finish. The body and headstock. So everything is kind of black.
Nice, blacked out.
Black body, black hardware. No, it's not black hardware. It's called metal gun.
All right, so like a dark chrome. I
Yeah,
guess?
it's a very dark
Nice,
chrome.
nice.
And the ebony fingerboard, matched head, and our own pickup combination, and our own designed electronic.
Nice.
And they look amazing because everything is matte black.
Yeah, I mean, rock and roll.
Cool. Yeah.
Talking of rock and roll, I wanted to ask you this, even though it's maybe a weird question, and maybe you get asked this a lot. Can you choose one of your basses for certain styles? Like I say, which one of these would you take for, I don't know, classic rock?
For me personally.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's always different. You know.
Okay, depends on the day, I guess.
It depends on my mood, my feeling, and on the band, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
But I never would say I always use a Music Man pickup for funky or
Gotcha.
jazz bass pickups for
Slap or
slap or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, there's no rule
Yeah.
because you can choose everything for every style. Otherwise, it would be totally boring.
yeah, yeah.
There would be a rule: you're only allowed to play jazz bass pickups for heavy metal or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's really
For my
interesting.
taste, it's more important all the other components of a bass. Like when I wanna play some funky style, I would choose an instrument with a lighter body and maybe maple fingerboard because it offers more attack. When I
nice.
play fast metal stuff or really heavy stuff, then I would choose maybe a European ash body
Okay.
and the rosewood fingerboard because
Gotcha.
the speed in the
Okay, it's just more
can
dense,
transfer
I
and-
guess.
yeah.
Yeah. Ah,
So
nice.
I never would
Okay.
choose the pickups as the first choose.
Okay.
I would always choose the components like the wood.
Okay, scale length, does that
Of
make...
course, yeah.
It obviously makes a huge difference in terms of how it plays, how it feels.
Yeah.
But would you mainly use longer scale length for lower tunings?
No.
Or not at all?
Sometimes yes, but sometimes
Yeah.
no. I would say our basses, our 5-string basses, have a very good sounding, warm and fat sounding low B. So it's not necessary
Yeah, yeah.
to play a super long scale for 5-string. Sometimes when you are in studio and have a pop production or whatever, then it makes sense to
They are really critical with your pitch and they want it to stand like, okay, yeah.
But good that you talk about because a couple of months ago we changed. You know, we have our own strings, Sandberg strings.
Yeah. Oh,
and we changed the low B string into a taper core.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. The outer windings start after the saddle.
Bridge saddle. Yeah. And this offers a much more clear and fat tone.
Nice. Scale length is an interesting thing. It brings me to this instrument, which is, wait, let me try to get it right. If my tiny guitar player brain can remember the very logical naming, VS because it's the split pickup, and S because it's a single pickup, maybe.
VS,
vintage single, and this is called the Lionel.
This is a Lionel,
because it has a 30-inch
scale.
Okay,
it's a short scale bass.
Okay, I can remember some stuff. This looks awesome. First of all, I love it. Second of all, why are these called Lionel?
You know, the idea came from our American brand manager, Mark Nayar. And I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, while his last visit, we've been, you know, I come from Braunschweig. And Braunschweig was developed from Heinrich der Löwe, Henry the Lion.
All right.
And his son is Henry.
Okay.
Mark's son is Henry.
Yeah.
And so his idea was to call it Lionel.
Nice. Okay.
You know, and
cool.
and as he came up with the idea to make a short scale VS, I thought, okay, yeah, that's a good idea, but it will be a kind of niche product. But it's totally wrong. It's super successful. We sell a lot of these Lionels, you know.
I totally understand it. I mean, it's not just for people who just struggle with longer scale lengths. It's such a different vibe. And I mean, I'm a guitar player, so if I play bass, you don't want to hear it, but I love playing bass.
You know,
and I really enjoyed the attack, the sponginess in a way. It's a very different initial attack of picking the string.
It's a bit more MIDI, of course. The sound in general is more MIDI. You know, I recognize when I play the short scale, I play a bit different. My personal feeling when I play 5 or 6 string, I play kind of more heavy. Like everything goes more to the
There's
bottom.
more weight to it. Yeah.
And when I play the Lionel, the short scale, then it's kind of like a butterfly.
I wanted to talk about this configurator that you have on the website. Because first of all, I tried it and I love it. It's super simple and you can already see whatever you click, which is just a very nice touch. And I've seen that there's like this code at the end when you're done.
And this is
and
very
I want to
important.
talk about that. But first, I want to grab a laptop so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. And we're back. We have the laptop here, and this is the Sandberg website. Sandberg.de. And if you look at the top row, you'll see the configurator, which if you click on, you already have this list. So you have these options. First of all, you can choose
I need my glasses now.
the instrument type, if it's a bass or a guitar, the model, finish, neck, hardware. What I would like you to do is put together your dream bass of today. I know tomorrow it might be different, and that's all right.
Of course, tomorrow would be different.
What would you order from Sandberg today?
So today I had a nice trip to Thomann here. 4 hours in my car with blue sky.
Oh, I can guess the color already.
Oh, let me check which model today.
Which shape? You can choose the basic, classic, California, T and V, custom, Electra, Florence. It's so many options.
I think today I'd take a California T series and
Nice.
a TM.
Okay. You like the single humbucker combination, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it too.
But my favorite is this one.
This one,
The
yeah.
VM.
Yeah. This is our studio bass. You guys know this bass already. Tons of Julia videos and other band videos have showcased this one. We love it.
Surprisingly, I will create the same bass like you have in your hand.
Oh, really? The Blueburst. Nice.
But it would be maybe a kind of boring because it's the same color. So then I will go for green burst today.
Ooh.
And
I love that.
and I will choose for today a 5-string. Where's scale and strings?
Scale and strings.
5-string.
Okay, 34 scale.
And I love the combine of green burst and black fingerboard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks.
With inlays, block inlays. Wow, that's it.
Oh,
That's the bass for today.
So the thing
that's
is
cool.
that you see this code down here. Your current configuration code is available below. You can. It's a long code. This contains
It's
all
very
the
long,
info
yeah.
that you need for someone else to see what you've selected. And if you go and click on Find a Dealer or just copy your configuration code, you can send that to Thomann, to our guitar department, let them know, hey, I configured this instrument. Can I order it through you? And the answer is going to be yes. And then you have all the usual, you know, your service partner, your 3 years of warranty, etc., like everything you know from Thomann. And you get it exactly like you ordered on the Sandberg site, which is just amazing. The combination
It makes everything super easy.
it's a super fast custom shop.
Yeah, and it makes everything easy, but also safe.
Yeah.
Because before we worked with the configurator, sometimes your music shop have forgotten something, like, the customer ordered block inlays or mesh
and
head,
yeah,
or
we don't have
he
any.
wanted a gold hardware, no, and
Where's
I
the
forget
binding or whatever? Yeah.
something like this. And but since we have the code, we know exactly what to do.
If you get the code, you see already. There's no
And
questions.
everybody from our 25 employees, he knows exactly every part of the code. So it starts with
that's awesome.
Hansi in the we call it machine room,
Okay,
in the
okay.
wood department. Then he knows he wants a Walter body and a maple
This shape and
fretboard,
that thing.
and then it goes step by step. And the guy who makes the lacquering knows green burst and and block inlays. And so
That's very clever.
it's
actually.
less than 1 per mil, which where we have a mistake.
Yeah,
less
yeah.
than 1 per mil in this.
Wow.
Because we build approx 40 basses per week, or 40 instruments,
Wow.
and
That's
and nearly every instrument is different. So we have 40 different codes we have to handle with every week, and this can be very complicated.
yeah. Well, that's what pros do, and we like getting nice instruments. So it's really nice to see this configuration or configurator working this smoothly. You grab that code, copy it, and send it to Thomann and let them know, hey,
And
I
you can
would
save
like
the
this
picture, of
instrument.
course.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Now that we talked about custom builds and everything, it's a natural next thought of talking about artists. You have so amazing artists. I just checked the roster the other day. I'm like, oh my God, this list is very long, and it goes from funk people to session people to
yeah.
death
This is
metal,
super interesting.
Rammstein, whatever. It's like it's a crazy wide range of instrumentalists and bassists and guitar players and everything. It's you gotta have some awesome stories.
Quite a
do you
lot,
have,
yeah.
Do you have
Quite a lot.
one or two to wrap this interview up?
We have a signature bass for Ida Nielsen.
Oh yes.
She was the
yeah.
bass player from Prince for 13 years.
Yeah.
And she came over to Braunschweig and for 4 days to develop her own signature bass.
Wow.
It starts with everything, the shape of the body, the color, or the components, the pickup position. Especially for the pickup position, we call it tester bass. It's it's a bass with a big hole in the middle, and you can easily move the pickups while playing.
Slide the pickup to.
Yeah, it's
Where it's
they're
the best.
fixed with a magnet, and you can easily move them forward and backward.
Wow.
And we also have a rehearsal room in our workshop. And so, as she figured out what kind of pickup she wants, then it came to the position of the pickup. And so we went down to the rehearsal room. One of our guys is a good drummer, and then we also had a guitar player.
Oh, nice!
Then
Did
we
a
had-
jam session.
Yeah, which is
I
very
love
important
that.
because when you play a bass or a guitar, whatever, and you play an instrument alone on the amp, everything sounds good.
Yeah.
But you can't judge if it fits the bass drum or where the peak is.
Yeah, if it feels right.
You only
it
can
cuts through
judge
the
it
mix.
when you play together with drums, when you hear the cymbals and the bass drum and the snare and everything,
Yeah.
and also guitar or keyboard.
Yeah,
Then you can judge it much better, more realistic.
I love that.
And so we was playing for hours, and she was always moving, just a bit, and then, And as she found her final position, she was playing for a couple of hours in our assembling room, where we also have a great amp, And normally in our assembling room, radio is on, and everybody's talking, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
And everybody is using an accu drill.
Yeah, like a power machines. Yeah. Clunk,
Lots of
clunk.
loud noises,
Yeah.
normally. And as Ida came in, was checking the bass, it was totally quiet. Nobody was speaking, radio switched off. And everybody used this hand screwdriver.
Screwdrivers, yeah.
No echo drill, because everybody wanted to listen,
Yeah. I understand that.
This was super, super nice.
Wow.
And it's, when you have,
That's special.
when you build instruments, especially we build bass guitars and guitars, and then a very, very good bass player is coming and is playing, and you hear this great, whatever he plays, and
Yeah,
you feel
yeah.
like, oh, he's playing my baby, And this is really
Proud
cool.
moment,
This is
isn't
really
it?
cool.
Isn't it? If such a legend says, "Yeah, let's do it." That's beautiful. I
And
love
we worked
that.
very, very concentrated and close together, and it was super. It was really great.
Beautiful. Such a cool story. I would have a million other questions, but I know that you have to go. You'll have the workshop soon, and you guys take it easy. Let us know in the comments below what else you would have wanted to know from Holger, so that we can ask those questions next time, whenever you're around. I'll be very happy to.
Or today, after the workshop.
Or after the workshop.
Or
if
in
you
the
have more
workshop.
time. All right, you guys take it easy. Thank you so much for
Thanks for
coming
your time.
over.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much. Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Living my generation, baby.